Okay. Welcome, my viewers. Good afternoon, good evening, and good morning because we have different time zones. I came here to give you a small or a little briefing. I will have some short answers about question of South Sudanese. So many people now they are asking question and they are talking about why it is tribalism, why South Sudan has corruption or not. South Sudan is the government of South Sudan now doing tribalism or it is just doing the system of government. So I have some short answer about this one. Uh, Today is February 3rd, 2026. My name is here, as you know, or I have some few friends in social life in my life page, so you can help me as you are doing usually. You can share, you can write your comment, and also you have to do everything as a contribution. Here I have question and some answers that I want all South Sudanese to hear what I'm saying, and everyone who have answer about what I will ask now, he will bring his or her answers in my comment section because we want to know exactly what is going on in our country. We are true we will know we are true our country will not go to a development or anything else, so we will go back until the country is collapsed. So for this reason we must to talk, or we must to tell the truth. Here we divide ourselves into many different groups. First, South Sudan divides themselves in 2013 into large different groups, SPLM-IO and the SPLM-IG, or the one that remain has a government now, or Salva Kiir's party. So this division happened because Riek Machar or Dr. Riek Machar request election as written in South Sudan constitution. At that time, the division came as a form of genocide. So now the question is here. We have some people that can witness from different country, neighboring country, as well as from world at large, to know what is going on in South Sudan and why South Sudan have civil war for all this long time or for all those years. Why? So that is why I came with this briefing today. Here we have 64 tribes in our country, South Sudan. All those 64 tribes, they have different culture, they have their own language, they have different way of life, and also they are living in different direction of inside South Sudan. They are living in different location, in their residence. Every tribe have its own land, have their own land, From this 64 tribes, the two largest community or tribe, like Dinka and Nuer. Dinka is the first largest tribe in South Sudan, so Nuer following Dinka has the second largest tribe. So what happened to those two tribes in South Sudan? So the thing happened as a form of genocide, and it is still going on, and now it become a pure corruption. Why? Because of what I want to jot down here or to tell you about today. South Sudan President Salva Kiir Mayardit is from Dinka. As 2013 election happened and brought a mass killing or door-to-door killing for Nuer civilian, children, disabled people and women. So Salva Kiir at that time tried to change all the system into their own tribe. He changed all people, the position where Nuer people hold or Nuer politician. He removed them all from the main key position in the government and selected his own relative from his tribe. And now in this year, South Sudan became the pure corrupted country in the world and the poorest country in terms of resource. It is poor politically and it is also poor in terms of resource. Why? Because its resource was exploited by a neighboring country. Because there is no one who know how to protect the resource of the country. So Salva Kiir brought Mr. Kwal Manyangjuk as his senior presidential advisor. This guy is from Dinka. And also he nominate Miss Nyandeng as a past by president to him now in this year. As a past by president, Nyandeng, she is the wife of late South Sudan President John Garang Damabior. So he brought her as a by president. So those two people now, plus Salva Kiir Mayardit, they did something which is very amazing to democratize the country like South Sudan. So they nominate their children as a way of political reservation. When they retire, they will bring their children to their position. For example, President Salva Kiir will bring her daughter as president to South Sudan, and Miss Nyandeng will bring her son as by president to Miss Adut Kirmayar, and then maybe Kwal Manyangjuk also will bring his son as a senior presidential advisor to those two people. So this is what is going on now. Why? Because now President Salva Kiir Mayardit nominate her his daughter Adut Kirmayar as a senior presidential envoy, and passed by President Nyandeng Garang nominated or appointed her son Mabior Garang de Mabior as a Minister of Environmental Health. The same to Kwal Manyangjuk, he appointed his daughter Atong Kwal Manyangjuk as a Minister of Transportation. So when you see this schedule, all those their son and daughter, they nominate them or they appointed them without any knowledge of South Sudanese citizen. How can you call this country a democratic country? And how can we deny that the country is not pure corruptist country when people or when the parliament brought their children to the parliament to replace them for the future while other citizens are suffering? How can we call this kind of a system or this system of government? So it has no name, because it is very shameful when you see, and it is very something that amazing to all of us. And again, Salva Kiir refused to be elected together with Dr. Riek Machar. Why? And now he accepts to be elected with Miss Nyandeng Garang. Why? Because he knows that if he fail in voting or from election, so the power will still in Dinka side, because Nyandeng is from Dinka. The same thing is doing with, if he fail, he will select his daughter or something like this. If his daughter fail, he will give power to someone from his tribe. And that is why many people are crying out now, why South Sudan become like this? And how can we change this kind of regime? Because this one will be dangerous for South Sudan, its development and other things and life of people. Now many people are dying, especially in Nuer, in Nuer state or in place where Nuer living, in Nuer resident. Children are dying of hunger, malnutrition and all the things, pollution, something like this. And also the SSPDF themselves, they are killing children. When they go to fight IO, they will, if they didn't resist IO, they will go to where the children is living, like cattle camp. They will kill all the children, elder people, women, which means there is no human right to life. And here they are practicing this one in the parliament, bringing their children. Anyone brought his daughter or his son to replace him for the future. But this country is already collapsed. It will not go to peace if this regime or if those people did not stop this one at one. This one will bring very, very long civil war that will destroy human life and all the resources of the country if we didn't change this one. And another thing is that for Salva Kiir, he have opposition from his Dinka people. Those who try to come up with equality, who can come to equalize all people in South Sudan. He don't like them. He just like the few corrupted people from his community who will prevent other tribes from power. These are the friend to Salva Kiir Mayardit that he is now appointing, giving them position to kill other ethnic groups, to protect the power to themselves, to protect country resource for themselves, to make development in other country outside South Sudan. Like for example, most of them they build their home in Uganda, some of them in Kenya, some of them they build their house in Ethiopia, some of them also went to have to buy some house outside, for example abroad in Western country, Australia, and some of them go to Asia in Emirates or Dubai. They are building their house there, or they want to buy a house there for their children. When they finish all the resource of this hunting ground, they will run away from the country, and people will still suffering because we will start from zero level. All the thing was destroyed. So this is what President Salva Kiir is doing. And another thing that surprised all people, President Salva Kiir Mayardit appointed someone who dead after 5 years ago. This makes surprise to everyone in South Sudan also. Another thing. So for those who are always talking here in social media saying that Nuer are doing this, Nuer are fighting government, Nuer are opposite to government, Equatorial also are opposite to government, are fighting government, something like this. Where is truth that you are talking about? All people in the world, including animals themselves, they need freedom. If I don't talk about human being, everyone needs freedom. And to be free is to make power free. The power of the country will be in the hand of constitution, not in the hand of man. That is why we define constitution as the supreme law of the country, to protect all the citizens in equal manner. We are not any discrimination based on sex, based on political position or occupation, based on tribe, based on religion, based on form of human being. If you are short or tall, fat or something like that, all people must be equal in their land. Now we are working without constitution. That is why many people now they suffer. Many people are suffering because we throw away constitution and we are working with the decision of one man. And also that is why if you have most of politicians or the one who hold parliament, higher political posts, so they brought their children. That is because there is no constitution. Just you can bring your child when you finish from university or something like that. You can bring him or her. Then you will put it in any position that you want him to be or her to work with. Now South Sudan become like private business or company. What's honor is dictator, because even in the company also you cannot bring your children. You can bring people outside to work as manager of the company, to work as whatever, to factorize thing or something like this. All of them will be not your children, because the engineering, the thing that need engineering, you can bring engineer outside. The thing need accounting, you can bring accountant outside. The thing needs supervision, you can bring supervisor outside. Not your family. But now country became the country of family of Salva Kiir and other Dinka, who centralize the power to be their own forever. It will pass from generation to generation, from them to their children, from their children to their grandson. So this is kingdom that already passed. Now South Sudan is still like they are like people still in the stone age, because our capital city now look like even the state from other country is not like our capital city is development, because there is no one care about development of the country. All people now they are taking country resource and then take them away from the country, building their things outside, because they are just making it as a source of income, but not country for them to live or for their children to be. Just it is like hunting ground for them. Just they will come and hunt. When they kill animal that they need, they will go back to where they live. So how can we call those people citizens? They are not citizens because they don't love the country. Citizen of the country will be the one who loves his country. And if everyone who loves his country, he will make development in the country, not outside. So that is what I want to tell you today, because many people they are talking on social media, like they will say Salva Kiir is good, something like this. And those 2 points, you will be careful. Answer them if you have another answers. Answer why President Kiir Mayardit refused to be elected with Riek Machar and now he accept election with Nyandengara, if it is not because they are in the same tribe. Answer why, if it is not corruption, why President Salva Kiir, Kwalma Nyandeng brought their children to parliament by their own without consent of South Sudanese citizen. So that is why now I can stop here and then thank you for your attention, and then we will meet in another day.